Hello, robot tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy V Bonus Content Super Boss Edition with me, BlueAnkylo. So, I spent a little bit of time in between episodes thinking about things, and I decided I didn't need two rapid firers for this fight, because especially with the way his counters work, there's, you know, it's no big deal. It's going to be difficult getting the scan off before he changes his weakness anyway. And, you know, Bartz can probably handle that, and that way I can make sure he's got the best possible weapon, aka the damn chicken knife. The other thing I've done is equip flame rings or flame shields for everyone. So my mages still have auto haste. I'll have to remember to cast haste, or Hastega, on Bartz and Kryl anytime they die. But at least everyone's immune to fire, or absorbs fire actually, so that's a handy bonus. Ferris and Lena are the same. But Kryl, I'm going to give her blue magic. Or I guess Lena and Ferris are now both white and time. And then Kryl's going to handle the, or she's going to try to handle, what's it called? The thingamajig. She's going to handle, the Mighty Guard and White Winds if necessary. And then I gave her Mix, and I've been saying this thing was amazing for ages, and I'm going to finally try it out. I've actually looked up her recipes. I'm going to try Dragon Kiss, Dragon Power, and there's some other one that there's one that like adds levels. There's one that supposedly protects from Encircle, and there's one that adds like boost your elemental damage. So I'm thinking if I can use that on Bartz, if it does work with Spellblade, he'll nearly be able to one-shot this guy. Like, I'm almost expecting 10,000 damage times 8 if it works. I'm not sure, but I've got the items easy enough. There's a ton of mix recipes, and it's just a matter of memorizing them. But they are really good, and this is probably time to turn them out to start using them. So let's get it going. All right, first dual cast stuff. All right, so we need Hastega. And he hasn't gone yet. Usually he gets a turn before I get a turn, so this is unusual. I'm still gonna go with quick though. I wouldn't be surprised if he attacks like while we're casting it. And this will haste up the other two. Yeah, there you go. That'll just heal us though. That's no big deal. Okay, we still want Mighty Guard, but that's a good start. In fact, I might say the mixes are more important than the Mighty Guard. On the other hand, I can get Libra going, and I could find his weakness right now, because we're ahead of things. Let's put, yeah, I'm still gonna just Mighty Guard. There's just too much hassle casting Shell on everyone. So we want Reflect. I'm just gonna use Bartz again. And then we're going to use the... I was thinking of using Kryl for this, but someone can't be Kuragud for a while, basically. That's all we're really missing out on. And the Mighty Guard. Right, I should Mighty Guard. Fire. Okay, good. And we're still getting turns, so... I guess I'll try to keep Kryl alive specifically, seeing as I can't Mighty Guard right now. And with Quick... You know, you probably don't need Mighty Guard that bad. Because, again, I could probably get Lena to finish the, well, I can't do it on Bartz, but everybody else could be, ready for it. Quick and, well, I don't care if he gets float, to be honest. It doesn't matter. I don't know. He might have Earthquake. He's got a lot of spells. I'm surprised at how fast, like how many, you know, the other thing I forgot, remember the first time we fought Omega, I had to turn the battle speed down? I haven't resorted to that yet, and, that's something I might need to do too, if he continues to get, like, 3 attacks in before we can even move. But there we go, we basically, other than Bartz, I gotta remember Fire for him, we're pretty much ready to go. Alright, we're gonna go Mix, or do we want to go White Winds? Mixes are good, but we need to stay alive, so White Wind takes priority here. Every time he does that attack, we've got to get someone healing. That one should be absolutely nothing. We're drained as well, remember that. Wave Cannon again, so... yeah, Reflect probably still on. Nothing I can do. The boss is at full HP anyway. I guess I don't know if healing him triggers his counters, so this is a way to find out. I could have dispelled Bart's. Oops, that was not what I meant to do, but it's fine. That's not good. There is... let's see if I can remember what it is. A mix... I forget how this even works. There we go. Potion plus Phoenix down should be like A-Rise. There we go. Alright, so he won't have... he'll still have his Flare, but he won't have Haste or Protector Shell. So let's go... Haste plus specifically Shell. I don't think... like, if he does a physical hit, we're probably dead anyway, so... Protect is probably less valuable, really. We're getting lots of turns in for once. Just start putting Blink on people. That he does do a physical every now and then. Maybe I should have given more people Mix. Let's get these two, hopefully stop them from dying so often. We're off to a better start than last episode, for sure, anyway. And Rapid Fire, let's go. Let's see how much damage we can do. I haven't had a chance to buff it more. I don't need to buff it anymore. This will probably kill him. So, you know, that's how close we were even on the first fight. He doesn't have enough HP, and if you can take advantage of his weapon weakness, you don't even need the other setup. He doesn't have enough HP for one single attack. That was crazy easy compared to how it went last time. You still need a lot of good setup, but I didn't even get a chance to use my fancy mix stuff, really. So, there you go. That's the easy way to beat Omega Mark II, I guess. Apocalypse and the Chicken Knife. And they both did max damage. I think if he's weak to an element and you use an Aga tier Spellblade, I think it does something like 4 times damage and ignores defense. So, yeah, hitting 10k, maybe it's not that hard. And if he's got something like 65,000 HP, it's not that difficult, maybe. Anyway, I was planning on doing all kinds of other tricks to get him. Tricks that we'll probably need for the next boss, which, seeing as we've got lots of time left, let's go head on over. For our trip, I will prefer avoiding monster battles, so we'll just do it like this again to save some time, because the encounter rate, yo. I don't care about the cursed ring or anything. Oh yeah, the Force Shield. Let's have a quick look at what that does. It should be the best shield in the game by a fair stretch. Defends against elemental attacks. So, Genji Shield used to be the best. It has actually relatively poor evasion. Is that like a negative to your agility as well? Well, I guess it's got some cost. Bad evasion, but straight up elemental... I assume immunity. If it's only 50%, that's pretty bad, actually. We'll find out on Shinryu. The way out will be up. And then we'll have to fall down... Oh, no, we don't have to fall down. We just leave. Good. I'm actually amazed at how quickly that went compared to what I was expecting. I was figuring we were going to be in for a big fight there. Suppose we might as well save it. That's the second hardest super boss, and that guy went down quicker than Enuo, so that was good. The trick is being able to get that Libra Reflect off in time, and we stayed ahead of his wave cannons that time around, so I wasn't spending all of my White Mage turns just healing and resurrecting like crazy. So, welcome to Lava Zone. I suppose I have to go for a walk through some of that. Let's see what the switch does. Oh, good. I don't know how much zone there is to explore here. Let's get float up. You know, there's no excuse not to start battles with float, other than just pure laziness. Just in case they've got earthquake, you know. Oh, Kryl, I forgot to equip her, it's my bad. I should have given her the Hermes shoes so she goes first every time. To do this properly, you have to make sure she's got the top agility, which she does not. It's because the ribbon adds so much for stats. 52, yeah, that's a little bit higher. Can we get any higher than... yeah. As long as she's got the most agility and the Hermes boots or sandals, she'll go first. So there was a whole bunch of treasure chests in there I did see in the middle. However we get there. Well, that's not the way. I suppose it could be like a drop down in the right spot type deal. That opened up that. This is another area I'm sure you get a lot of experience if you're trying to get levels up and job points up and stuff. Another one of those areas that'd be good for you if that's what you're up for. A ribbon! We don't need those anymore, but... if for some reason you missed one, I guess there you go. We've seen encounters with 2 crystal dragons. That's nothing. So what are we missing here? Never went down this... no, I did go down that side. I have a feeling this area is not as big as you might think. I think I have to go down the trapdoor again. And this time go the other direction from here. Wow, that was really hard to figure out. Alright, elixirs. Not that good. Maximilian, that might be good. Should be really heavy-duty armor, I think. It's a lot of stamina, I guess. Well, it's straight up better than the Genji armor, from the looks of it. Although the Genji armor has some status protection, but... sure, I don't think that's that much of a difference, but, you know, we'll take it. Could have got that earlier, I suppose. Could have had that before we fought NUO and Omega if I'd wanted. So, how do we finish this zone? I did see a door up through a lava passageway on the floor above us. I just didn't know how to get there. Nothing over here, right? Yeah. Alright, so it looks like we've got to go... like, everything on the lower floor, I'm pretty sure we're done. So we've got to go back up. There's nothing on the right. I don't know why I even tried. Hey, all the colors of the rainbow dragons. That's fun. So it's got to be, like, that staircase that I need to get to. Yeah, how do we get over there? We just walk over here. You know, it's really difficult. You know, I'm really good at spelunking and making maps in my head. You know, you gotta admit though, it is a little bit harder to do that while you're recording and let's playing. It's a little different than just playing the game on your own. I'd probably be a bit better at mapping the areas out quickly if I wasn't trying to talk to you guys. Alright, this has gotta be it, right? Check the sides. Yeah, that looks safe. Alright, well let's quickly switch Kryl back. I think I'll try the same basic strategy with Mix. Where's Blue? Where is Blue after all? We will need... it was Coral Ring. We needed the Coral Rings for this guy because of the water damage. So many weapons. I don't think ice will help us. I think it's specifically you need water absorption, and the only way to get that, other than some mixes, which we'll try to get to, is the coral ring, which protects you from water. Which is why I bought them. Now, Shinryu doesn't have the same counter effects as Omega did, so I don't know if I need to go this route, but this is fine. Equipment for Ferris. Well, the Force Shield might counter water. I guess we'll test it out. And then Ferris, I'm still going to give the Coral Ring, because, well, I guess there is one up from there that should nullify everything. That's better than one of those. And then the Flame Shield. Might as well give her... I don't know. I don't even... Physical damage doesn't even matter. If he hits you, you're just dead. You know, the Robe of Lords is probably better just for the magic defense and the magic boost. You know, really, the stat bonuses are probably better than plus or minus a few defense points. I'd rather have that 5 magic, I guess. Probably heal a little bit better. Whatever. Let's just go with it. Give it a shot. We're at good HP levels. Although we might as well start maxed out. Got lots of time here, thanks to Omega going down pretty quick. So let's see what we have. I don't know the gimmick here. I remembered Omega you had to barrier change. I don't remember what Shinryu's trick is. But it is a trap. Mighty Guard. I might be able to dispel that later. Alright, so we need our own Mighty Guard for Shell. We need people to be hasted, so that's going to be primary. Let's go quick and get everybody hasted up. And also healed. At least you got Shell for Bart, so that's something. Alright, so we're barely going to be able to heal that back up thanks to that terrible Maelstrom. Well, no, I'll be fine, because I've got forecastings. Good old Quick. I love you, Quick. Alright, that should bring everyone to basically full. At this point, I'd like to get rid of his Mighty Guard, if that is possible. Might have worked. I don't think there's any trick for elements for Shinryu. There generally isn't, so we'll just go with Flare. Alright, I finally get to use Mix. Yeah. Alright, so let me see. There's the Dragon Kiss I was thinking of using last time, but that was for Encircle and a couple special effects, like instant death stuff. We can boost our level, or we can boost our elemental, but I'm probably not going to use elemental here, so let's try the level thing. Potion and Dragon Fang. This is why you saved up all those Dragon Fangs, but you could certainly farm them in this dungeon easily. So, one person, but the level will mostly be important for the person attacking. That should give him plus 10 or 20 level. Alright, we haven't Mighty Guarded yet. So let's go quick, and let's just put Shell on everybody quickly. And maybe heal up little old Kryl there. And if that... Yeah. That's good. So, I don't actually think we have a way of breaking that as the Mimes. I'll have to use Bart, so Bart's can't attack, because he's the only one that can use the Holy Water. So that sucks. Who knows, maybe we'll avoid zombification more often once we've been shelled. I don't know. I don't know if that affects chance to be hit by magic versus magic damage. I guess, I'm sure I've tried this before, right? It doesn't work. I'm sure. Okay, you didn't kill her, that's good. Let's just go full heal here. You know, maybe something like this will just kill her. Instead of having to do holy water, you could just kill her and then raise her again. Didn't do anything. Well, I basically have no choice here, or else she's just gonna cause problems. I'd like to attack, but... Glad we're floating. Okay, so... Kiriga, let's get Shell on... This will be the last person that needs Shell. Alright, well... I guess Blink might have been a good idea too then, huh? That was a physical hit. More levels, and then we won't take 7,000. Or that Mighty Guard Protect, that probably would have saved his life too. Just haven't... I should have quicked. I should have done more quick and got Protect on everybody. I was being lazy. Alright, Mix. Again, you shouldn't lose your levels, so it's just a matter of getting them up there. It's Potion Dragon Fang. You can go all the way up to level 255. It'll happen eventually. One day he'll get to attack. Okay, we're gonna definitely get all this done. Quick and haste. Bartz is gonna actually attack, I promise you. And then we're gonna get him protected and shelled. I know I've got blue magic, I'm never even using it. It's a good spell, I just feel like the mixes might be more valuable at the moment. And then we want 2 more protects. So this is everyone up to Mighty Guard status at least. Still have done no damage to Neo Shinryu at all. Alright, please get an attack in. Okay, we're gonna do a lot of damage here. No problem. We still missed some, though. How did that work? Magic. And Asuna, looks like we're poisoned. We don't want that to stick. Well, mostly it's like if you get Hurricane down to critical HP and you're poisoned, you'll just die, so... And then let's put Blink on people, because... I feel like I want all the buffs. What's the point of having Time Magic dual cast White Magic if you don't have literally everything on all the time, right? Right? Don't slack off on this fight. Alright, any other good abilities? Now, like I said, Dragon Kiss is good. There was that, I think it's Holy Water and Eye Drop, and it affects your elemental damage, but Flare Spellblade won't work. So maybe we just keep leveling up Bart so he's just a higher level. I'll run out of Maiden Kisses eventually. No, yeah, this is the protection one. Maiden's Kiss is, Dragon's Fang, Maiden's Kiss is the Dragon's Kiss. Makes sense, right? Dragon's Kiss. Potions. I got lots of potions. There's also an ability to double your HP that I could do as well. I forget that. Oh, and I just proved there, the Coral Ring absorbs, the Sorcerer's Mantle nullifies to 0, and the Force Shield, it looks like it just does half damage from water, or maybe a quarter damage or something. But we're in pretty good shape here. Any other spells we need? Again, let's just try Dispel. I don't know if it worked the first time or not. The fact that we were able to do so much damage with Bart suggests that he's not Mighty Guarded. Definitely did not get doomed. I don't think there's any way to counter Doom either, right? That's one of those ones where once you've been affected with it, unless you had something like Life 3 from a future Final Fantasy game, there's no stopping. Well, to be honest, it's possible that this is time for the Dragon Kiss. I know it makes you immune to a bunch of stuff. Maybe Doom is one of them. Doesn't look like it, though. What was that? I don't even know what that was. I always felt like casting Life 2 should stop Doom, or soon. Like, these won't work, but I always thought that one of these should remove the Doom effect. Did that remove the Doom effect? No, it did not. I don't know. I've got nothing to do with my my white mages right now. What happens when you cast magic on him? Oh, Old! Do you remember? Old actually does work on this guy. Keep messing up. I want to heal. Sorry, guys. I got a lot of things going on in my head. I want to heal. No, I don't. No, I want to blink. That was the one. Blink, and then we'll try Old, because you can get the Old status effect to work on Shinryu. There you go! It worked! So, we're avoiding his physicals thanks to Blink. As the time progresses, he'll actually lose stats. That's really nice for the long term. Elixir Dragon Fang is the double HP for those interested. It's pretty expensive. Double your max HP. Pretty cool though, hey? It actually heals him to full too. I guess you're using an elixir. Like I said, I forget what magic does to this guy. I have a feeling he's going to counter this with something terrible, but that's why I'm not dual casting it. Or it'll literally do nothing. Okay. Maybe he's got the same sort of Enuo multi-target avoidance kind of strat. Seems like he might here. I miss a lot of my rapid fires. Giga Flare. Okay, what's that gonna do? Nothing? I was expecting that to hurt way more. Maybe. Oh, he's dead! Is that all you got? You know, honestly, I would say Enuo was way tougher than either of those two. And I always understood that Omega Mark II and Neo Shinra were supposedly the hardest bosses in the game. That was pretty easy, I thought. We beat him on our first try, and I didn't really have to pull out too many tricks. Flare, Spellblade, and Rapid Fire only took a few shots. It wasn't too bad, guys. You know, we're pretty high level. We grinded up. But I heard stories of people going to like level 90, 97 kind of level just to be higher, like max out your HP and do the most damage possible. I have a feeling this chicken knife might be underrated, because as much as its stats show that it's worse than the Ragnarok or the Longinus or about the same as the Kaganui, this is a fully charged chicken knife with all of the running, like it's as high as it's going to get basically. But it always seems to do more damage in combat than a similarly statted weapon. Now, there is a Brave Blade, and I think, like, if we just look at it here, the chicken knife maxes out 127. The Brave Blade, if you never run, will stay at 150. But I don't know if the formula works the same, because for some reason the chicken knife does more damage than any of these other weapons. Now, ultimate weapon maybe. At this point, we've beat everything the game has to throw at us, pretty much. I expect massive amounts of damage from this puppy. This is a difficult battle here. If we don't start doing a ton of damage. So, even still, the chicken knife is doing more damage than the Ultima weapon there. Right? Let's look at that one more time. Compare his first swing to his second swing. 27, 34. Just like that, right? I don't know why, but it's doing 30% more damage than something that has a clearly higher stats. Like, it's not even close, right? The ultimate weapon is like 200 or 170 versus 180 versus 127. So it's not even close. I don't know. I'm sure somewhere on some guide somewhere out there it'll explain it. I guess 30 minutes is up. We're almost done our excitement adventures. There are still a couple things left we can do though. We're almost done Final Fantasy V. I've got maybe 1 or 2 more episodes left. I need to show off what the Necromancer can do. I need to learn all those spells that he can get. Like, I'm pretty confident he does get some really good spells. As much as at this point in the game you've beat everything, there's nothing to use them on. But, it's kind of neat to learn them, and I would like to at least show them off. Just a second here. I'm sure you guys have seen this once or twice. Alright, switch over to fast weapons. And that should put us in the lead again, just barely. Good. So how do we get out of here quick? It's like... this way? No. This way. And then now that we can run instantly and we get less combat, now we can get around pretty speedily at least. I'll throw in a little bit of frame skip every now and then just to save some time. But yeah, I just want to go back to, I suppose I could have ended the episode, but, did I go the wrong way? I did. Sorry, guys. Can we just cast magic and get out of here? No. You know what? I'm just going to end the episode here because I went the wrong way. I'm going to go back to the beginning of the Sealed Temple, which was the door that opened up after we killed Enuo. And next episode, we'll have a look in there. I might, off-camera, farm up some job levels for the Necromancer just so I can show you the abilities without having to... well, it's going to take some grinding to get it up to level, whatever master it is, basically, and we can use the ABP up trick. Same thing I showed you a few episodes ago. I'll go back to the Castle Bell or whatever, and it won't take too long. So yeah, I'll do that off camera, save some time. When we come back, I'll show you the last of the... well, I'll show you the Necromancer abilities, and we'll start looking for how to get the rest of the Dark Arts. There's quite a few. And the last thing behind that last door. And that will be the last bit of Final Fantasy V. We're almost there, guys. Thanks for watching, hope you've enjoyed, and have a great day.